The door's open. Come on in. Hey, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Take a seat. Would you like a drink or anything? Maybe some hot tea? Well, hang tight. I'm just gonna go stir the pot a little bit. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. I just wanted to pop in real quick and go over this 73 questions with Sean Diddy Combs Vogue interview. It looks like it was posted 6 years ago, but I believe we've been seeing resurfaced clips from this interview. So I wanted us to check that out. So let's just jump right in.
Puff? Diddy? P. Diddy?
Welcome to my home.
There he is, ready for his 73-question interview. You know the drill. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Before we begin, how do I address you?
You can call me Love.
And you've referred to yourself differently over the years. So I got to ask you, why so many name changes?
It depends on my mood, my vibe.
And Puff, where did that come from?
I can't tell you that.
That's a lot of moods.
Why'd you move to LA?
Oh, for the kids, the family, the weather.
What's the one thing you miss the most about living in New York City?
I miss the people.
Love.
Notice he has everything white, the walls, the furniture, the carpet. My God.
How do you describe yourself?
I'm vivacious, eccentric, and I'm a Scorpio.
Yikes.
What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.
What's your biggest strength?
My belief in God.
What's your biggest weakness?
Fried chicken.
Best personal trait?
My compassion.
What's one thing you need every morning?
I need a hug.
I noticed your festive decor right over here. What are you gonna be doing for the holidays?
Open up a whole lot of gifts.
What is family?
Notice he's always got sunglasses on. You can never see his eyes. They're always probably fried.
mean to you?
Everything is my tribe.
Can you name your kids from oldest to youngest?
Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, and Jesse.
Okay. How do you tell your twin daughters apart?
Just that parental instinct.
What's one thing you want for your kids?
Oh, peace, happiness, love. I want it all for my kids.
I have to admit, this is the first interview and first time I'm seeing him really calm and relaxed.
Your biggest
Money.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration is my mother.
Hi, Lisa Boo. Thanks for stopping in.
What advice did you give Jay-Z and Beyonce when they had twins?
Get ready for double the love.
What do you think Biggie's legacy is?
Biggie's legacy is that he is the greatest of all time.
What's the last movie that made you cry with laughter?
Oh, that's Eddie Murphy, Delirious.
What did you bring to Martha Stewart and Snoop's potluck?
Oh, I brought him some DeLeon, the best tequila in the world.
Oh, boy.
What's a piece of advice you give to a 15-year-old?
Hold on.
What did you know that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
When I was 12,
How?
I went and got a paper route, but I wasn't supposed to, but I got one anyway.
All right, probably the most important question of the interview, but is it really all about the Benjamins?
I think it's all about love.
And love? The bartender awaits. Okay. So what's your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail is the new French vanilla Ciroc flavored coquito. Okay, so you need some French vanilla Ciroc, you need some coquito, and you need some holiday spirit.
There's plenty of that. What's your favorite food?
Soul food.
What's your favorite midnight snack?
Apple pie and ice cream.
Where do you go to relax in the world?
I like the Caribbean.
By the way, whatever happened to that Farnsworth Bentley guy?
Farnsworth is doing great.
Okay, so you're having a party. What song?
Speaking of Farnsworth Bentley, we did a video I believe maybe 2 videos covering that, how he became a producer, which is wild to me because that's what Diddy's known for. So how did he get away from Diddy's grasp unscathed? I'm sure there was NDAs, but like, how come we don't hear from him that much? And he's actually behind the scenes involved in a lot of things, like the theme song for Grownish and a few other shows. So he is doing well, but how come he's doing okay without Diddy controlling and being still involved? Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
On do you kick it off with?
Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, the show. You have to try that one.
Now, you've gone on the record saying that your white party is up there with the top 3 that you've ever thrown for
boy.
people. What are the other 2?
I would say when I got my star in Hollywood, I had a party. And this year at Burning Man at an undisclosed location.
If you've had to recall the most lavish, over-the-top, outrageously extravagant decoration on display, what would it be?
One time I had the Declaration of Independence in one of my 4th of July parties. It was a 4th of July white party. And the white party's coming back this year, by the way, for charity.
Yeah, it's great to hear. And I'm sure
charity.
that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number 1 on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the white party. And happy holidays to you and yours.
Thanks, love. What's the best thing you've ever worn?
Thank you. Best thing I've ever.
That's so cringy to me because I like to say like, hi, love, hi, lovey. I even say thanks, love, but obviously he's saying love because that's what he called his name, Brother Love, at this time. And in the beginning of the interview, he said, just call me love. So him just saying like, thanks, love, like, oh, so, oh.
Ever worn is I have a vintage Ralph Lauren double-breasted tuxedo.
Wow, sounds nice. And what's your favorite article of clothing?
Favorite article of clothing, socks.
And how would you describe your style?
My style is Diddy style right here, you know?
I can see. And who are your style icons out of all the icons in the world?
Dapper Dan and this kid right here, my son.
Christian.
How you?
The 3rd son.
Oh,
Good to see you.
how fresh he is, little fresh mini me.
Oh
See?
boy, a mini
Comfy.
me for sure.
Cozy tape.
Man, go put your sneakers up, man. Come
Oh,
on.
I got you. I'm sorry.
Who's your fashion mentor
My mother is my fashion mentor.
and designer?
As a fashion designer, though, I would have to say Tom Ford, though.
Okay. What's the most memorable Sean John runway show?
Most memorable Sean John runway show, the first show that we ever did. And it was the first time that New York Fashion Week saw Black excellence in its full glory and splendor.
What fashion shoot sticks out in your mind?
Annie Leibovitz, the Vogue shoot that I did, it was called Puffy Does Paris, and Kate Moss was in there, and every designer in the world. It was crazy.
How has hip hop influenced fashion or changed fashion?
Hip hop has changed the world of fashion. Look at Gucci.
How does fashion influence you when you're recording?
If I'm not fresh, I can't make a hit.
So to your left, I see a silver statue. Is that?
Did you guys see that look on his face? He was dead serious. Oh.
Fashion. Look at Gucci.
How does fashion influence you when you're recording?
Right here.
If I'm not fresh, I can't make a hit.
So to your left, I see a silver statue. Is that a certain CFDA award? CFDA.
Commercials, ads, sorry.
That is a beautiful thing.
Put my drink down.
How did it feel winning that?
Oh, man. First African-American to win a CFDA award. I remember I was in a category with Marc Jacobs and Ralph Lauren. And I won.
Can I touch it?
Wow,
Yes.
that's impressive
It's
that
real.
he was in the same
great. It's
category
real.
as them.
All right, notice your Grammys. Tell me, what's your favorite Grammy that you've won?
My favorite Grammy would have to be Hip Hop Album of the Year for No Way Out.
How many number ones have you had in your career?
I probably had 7 as a solo artist and Over 40 as a producer.
Impressive. And I want you to think back for this question, but what was the first musical memory that you've ever had in your life?
My first musical memory was seeing James Brown at the Apollo.
Can you finish this sentence for me? Hip-hop music today is?
Hip-hop music today is taking over the world.
Who's the one artist, living or dead, that you wish you can collaborate with?
Michael Jackson.
Why?
I mean, it's Michael Jackson, man.
Is he playing it safe with that answer?
Who's one actor you hope to work with?
Denzel Washington.
Why?
I don't think Denzel likes him from clips we've been seeing online.
Is Denzel? Like...
Okay, all right. Point taken. All right, in all the TV that you've done, what is your most memorable moment?
I would have to say when I performed at the MTV Awards with Sting doing I'll Be Missing You. Life-changing.
I remember that.
And now you're coming back?
Yes, I'm coming back. I have a new show on Fox called The Four. It's going to revolutionize vocal competition shows. It's me, DJ Khaled, Fergie, Megan Trainor, Charlie Walk. Check it out. Premieres January 4th on Fox.
Do you think you will ever...
Girl, I bet you're right. I don't think Michael Jackson would want to do anything with him either.
Be done with music?
I will never be done with music.
What was your favorite song to perform live on that Bad Boy
Maybe done tour? Now.
I love dancing to More Money, More Problems, you know?
All right, so it's 2020. Will we see a President Love?
You will not see a President Love in 2020, but you will see some change. Love is going to help you get some change.
Boy, did that not age well for him. 2020 brought a lot of change, made everybody investigating online, looking at old clips and stuff. And look where he is now.
I want to just spread this world with love. I don't want to be the president, though. I want to have too much fun.
What makes a good leader, do you think?
Patience.
What is your hope for the future in general?
My hope for the future is that my people, African Americans, will get a chance to build some economic wealth, to make some positive changes in our community so we can stop asking people for things, and that my people just get a peace of mind, man. Just get
a piece of his. He didn't even share the royalties originally with his artists. This man is so full of shit.
Get a day to breathe, and I have to think about getting shot or killed, being oppressed, you know?
Ew, 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 licking his mouth like that. And what a liar. Right through his teeth. Let's go back a second.
Getting shot or killed, being oppressed, you know? That's all. Just want a little bit of peace and love.
What's a cause that's important to you?
Education.
Describe Colin Kaepernick in 2 words.
Brave man.
Okay, well, we're almost done here. I'm going to round it out with some old-fashioned true or false. Is that all right?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, true or false? You go to sleep at 5 a.m.
False.
True or false? You take a bath every night.
True.
True or false? You love candles.
True.
True or false? You never wear pink.
False.
True or false? Vinyl is a lot better than digital.
True.
True or false? You never wear jeans.
False.
True or false? You do not like dancing.
That's absolutely false.
And true or false? Did you have the most memorable time with me on this interview?
Damn, that's true.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm not making jokes, but I really hope this cameraman did not stick around and didn't have more drinks than the one he just had on camera. From what we know now, my gosh. Whew. There is another video that I want to show that I have not seen yet at all. So give me a second. I'll put that up there. Let me just see what you guys are saying. That word love in his mouth seems wrong. Girl. Yeah. Ugh. And Sarai, he is not scared of those things. If anything, he is the one doing the oppression and put his people down. Yeah. Yep. He is just so gross. I couldn't agree more, girls. So let me see if I can pull that up.
In the writer's room.
Vanity Fair, I live an extravagant life, and I make no apologies for it. I'm free as a motherfucker.
Oh boy, he be drinking.
So welcome to the love era. You know, I take it seriously. God sent me here, and I'm not leaving till shit changes. It's time
Oh my
for
God, look at his eyes. He is plastered.
superpower, which is love. It ain't no joke. The world needs it. That's the war that we in. Love is war. You know, this is very serious.
And what is his definition of love? He thinks his shit don't stink. Yeah. Yeah. He thinks he's the shit. Seriously.
Serious mission. Very high risk mission that God sent me on. It ain't even a black or white thing at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's love versus hate. And if you see the devil, tell him I'm looking for him.
Wow.
So I started out at Sean Combs. Grew up in Harlem. My first job, I was a paper boy. I was a bus boy. They wouldn't even let me be a waiter. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a waiter so bad. I always had.
How ironic. That's how he met Bentley, Farnsworth, Bentley, whatever. He was a waiter.
That hustle.
We're gonna do whatever. So we're gonna try to pick, we're gonna try anything y'all wanna try. So everybody get your ideas ready and we go. We work. And see, that's June Ambrose, she's here. And Kaito's killing it. You feel me? That shit's hard right there. Hey yo. Life is to be unexpected. Let's go in there and do some unexpected. Because I don't wanna do no shit with nobody telling me to do shit. If y'all not getting that right now, I'm past that age. I don't give a let my body get in.
Yeah, he really don't give a shit about anybody. You know the devil personally, Diddy. Oh my Lord.
In the atmosphere, let me show you what I got.
Let's go in there, shit up.
Oh man, shit up totally. One day I woke up with like around like 15 roaches on my face. People was like, how you know it was 15? I was like, if you had 15 roaches on your face, you would know there was around 15 roaches on your face. And I was like, nah, man, I'm not doing that shit. That I was like kind of depressed, running around, dancing in the clubs.
Yeah, I just noticed his shirt says free.
I'm the greatest dancer in the world. I'm still the greatest dancer in the world. But I was so good that they would just pick me for the music videos. That's when music came into my life. So then I tracked down Andre.
He had like one dance move, like the shimmy move in all his videos. Is he for real?
Well, I said, I'll clean your car, I'll wash whatever, I'll do whatever. Because where he's at, that was the pulse of the music. I'm the way I am because of him, you know what I'm saying? He like taught me everything. He let me be me. He let me be free, you know? He always said that I was the original intern in the music industry. When he passed, I was like, oh, man, I gotta really, really get on it. Because the mentorship for me, I couldn't have made it without it. People can't make
Many people disappear, if you know what I mean, around him since day one.
it without mentorship. They need to understand what's really real. There's too much fake news out here. He gave me the mentorship, but also gave me the runway and the resources to be great.
And unfortunately, everyone that mentored this guy gave him free reign of learning and repeating their behaviors. Disgusting. Oh Lord, what does that mean? He made him what he is?
So then I went to Clive Davis. Then I did Bad Boy. I crushed shit for the 90s.
Clive Davis.
2000. After the 2000s, running the New York Marathon, starting on Broadway, opening up 3 schools on them. So it's like, boom, we like out here changing the world. That leads us up to the day.
1, 2, 3, love, love, love.
It's on coat. I love coat. As long as it stays on love.
He just said a love cult. For real. Oh my gosh. He was combing and combing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I told her what to fix with the girls' hair.
Authentic.
Yeah, in high fashion, you know what I'm saying? I said, if Beyonce ain't gonna wear it, I don't want it on them. You're getting it all, baby. Just keep shooting. You're gonna get it all.
It's such a shame because his daughters are beautiful, and Kim Porter would definitely be proud of the twins and them following in her footsteps pretty much with modeling. And you got to give Diddy at least that when it came to helping his daughters get the career that they dreamed of to fulfill their mom's legacy. He did that. And as far as we know, he didn't do anything sus in that situation, as far as we know, but it's just so sad because these girls probably looked up to their dad. I don't know if the girls are fully aware of certain things because they have never been mentioned in any of the documents, interviews, lawsuits. It's kind of like how Justin and Christian are, but Quincy, I don't think is at all either. And Quincy is very, very protective of the twins. If you watch certain videos, you'll notice that.
Oh my God! Did you see these pictures?
I think it's important to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If that's you, then that's you. This is me. Make sure that I played my part in changing the world. Because every day you get another chance. And every day I strive to be loved. Peace.
I feel like these old interviews kind of are a little telling. There's like little truth hints in there. I think he threatened anyone who would try anything with the girls. Yeah. I mean, I guess thank God for their safety and livelihood that he was protective of the girls. But still, man, it's just he put his sons around the same stuff, wanting them to follow in his footsteps, which is absolutely disturbing, making that cycle continue with behaviors. So let me see if there's anything else real quick while we're together. So give me a sec. Looks like there is an interview with Vogue again when he was on the red carpet with Cassie. So let's check this out.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
The only
Guys, the party is starting because y'all arrived, right?
Whenever everybody just looks great. I think it's a collection.
Yeah, head to toe. Describe to me what's the inspiration behind your outfit tonight. Was it an all-white party?
I just wanted to just keep it,
all white party,
simple and plain, angelic, and not really try to overdo it with the theme, but just, have it be more sophisticated and more minimalistic.
That's right you are. And please tell me about your look tonight. You look amazing.
I'm wearing head to toe Tom Brown, and I just wanted to be, at my Sunday's best, suited and booted. I always wear a dress, so I wanted to try something different.
Booted.
And it's just like everyday life for us.
Yeah. You angelic all the time? Mm-hmm. Final question. Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here.
There you go.
Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do
telling.
it, right? Y'all have an amazing time tonight. Thank you for blessing this carpet.
now the kids have a reality show coming out. You know, what's crazy is I believe they were trying to put that out a while back. I think I actually put a video out regarding that, and I showed like a short clip, because if you look it up, they started filming before all this went down as a family. So that is interesting that the kids are trying to push that forward. Sick. He knowing how he wouldn't want anything bad to happen to these girls, but not the same protection for the boys. Yeah, it's almost like it's just his natural mindset as a child has always been like, boys are allowed to be ruthless and disrespectful and just disgusting. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just girls in general, his daughters, or because of the women in his life, he tends to, when it's, I don't know, I feel like he gave Kim Porter a little more high standard and respect in some aspects before it went out of control and she didn't want anything to do with him really so much. But if like you read and look at old interviews, the way he would talk about her, he really, I believe, really, really loved her. I forgot that actress's name. Which actress? And it's funny, the picture that it's stuck on right now, right on the screen, that's Corey Gamble with Kim Porter. But what was the one I was going to see real quick? Oh, let me see if I can find the video where they were recording. Hold on. For their reality show. Diddy Combs family reunion. Let's see. So one of the paparazzos were following them around for a while. So let's see. This is 7 years ago. Sean Puff Daddy Combs opens up about life at home with 6 kids. Father, dad. Nah, that's an interview. Where is it? 2 weeks ago now. Was this it? Yeah. Yeah, this is a paparazzo channel right here. Damn commercials. Always in white. Always in white. See the camera crew following them around. I see what you're saying. I believe she was like an MTV VJ or something at one point. I think that was her, but I don't remember her name either. I like how he's shopping around town with a wine glass in his hand, drinking in public. So this is Diddy, Quincy, and I believe Christian. Look at him with the wine glass just in his hand. He does whatever he wants. I think you're right. That sounds right. Like if he's trying to show that he's a wholesome family man, like with his children walking around with a wine glass, I mean, what is he thinking? Oh, here's boats and yachts. Here we go. I think Diddy's just obsessed with white being like a cover-up color for purity or something, because he's got his whole family dressed in white, if you guys notice. And we already know he likes white nail polish on his ladies and the white parties. On a positive note, I can't lie, I love seeing that the children are very close with each other, and that's going to be very important that now that he's behind bars.
I love all of y'all. I appreciate you being out here with your families on the holidays. Yes. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Definitely to cover her up, but it didn't work, clearly.
Cut all around.
Now it just seems like he pretty much tells the boys, all right, we're going to do this next, and they're going to record us doing this. We're going to talk about this. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he like overstages things. He wants to be looked as, a business mogul, a music mogul, probably a freaking father mogul.
Good night. We'll go back to the boat. Oh, it's like maybe I can come here with you because we have so much to follow real quick.
And this woman right here was one of the people named in the lawsuit as his right-hand man, pretty much. I believe it was like his personal assistant for the business. Yes, it's all a persona. Twisted version. It's crazy. It's crazy, but I am glad it's coming to light and coming out now because, like I said in previous lives and videos, he is just one, swimming around in this pond, and this pond is packed with other terrible people in the industry. And that woman was definitely, allegedly, in my opinion, speculation, aware. Yep. She didn't protect anybody, so her day will come. So this was filmed a year ago. So that's why I was saying he tried to attempt a reality family show. But I think things started to come out about a year ago. So that's when it just was like, nope, nobody wants to go forward with it. Did you guys hear the so-called leaked jail call? I don't know. I heard flip. I don't know if that's legit or not. If it is, it's so telling with those keywords. I don't know, man.
We don't want to carry it as we're walking. Yeah, you can come. We're ready for you.
Yeah, it is bizarre that the kids want to do it, but the jail call, cell phone call thing that we heard, it almost like says like one of the kids that says like, oh, I want to put out music because this is the time, you know, they're focused on us. So I wonder if the kids are like, hey, we don't have access to daddy's money, so maybe we got to do this. I don't know what they are thinking if that's the case. It's very strange. You would think they want to stay private and out of the public eye during all this. And let's see what Sarai says. I bet she has already brokered a deal because she is probably in police custody. Yeah, who knows? I mean, if she's willing to flip and say a couple of things to keep her out of trouble, most likely she's going to do it because this is pretty bad stuff. Pretty bad. I don't know, man. Just, I feel like more and more is coming out, and I don't think we've even hit everything. I think there's so much more we don't even know. What's this one? Diddy and King Combs keep keeping Bad Boy alive, new music importer, and more. And this was a year ago too. So let's see.
Any questions?
How did you become the cat?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it.
Hey, yo, this is somebody you gotta know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Legend in the game, been around a long time.
Cool.
I need to get mine. You know.
See, we knew that was
All
going to
up
happen.
in the video, all on the record, all on the charts.
You could tell his son wants to be just like his dad, which is a scary thing.
In the place to be. It's about that time.
Rocks, top all the drops.
What's up? Juan Thomas, and I'm here in the home of the Combs. And I'm finding out when it comes to talent around here, it's like father, like son. What's going on, y'all? How's everything going?
Yeah. Feeling great. Feeling blessed.
I'll see if I can try and find it on
we saw
here.
him from a baby to now being here. What's that like to see other people see that for you?
Like, I'm overwhelmed with joy because I'm looking at him and I'm staring at him and I'm just remembering like when he was on tour with me when he was like 3 years old and for his birthday that he just wanted to be with his daddy on tour. Before I would end the show, he would break out in a tantrum and start crying unless he could get on the stage. So to see him chase his dream and to see like all of the obstacles that he had to overcome without my help and then him doing it, you know, it's just really mind blowing. His mother has to be so proud of him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so proud of him.
So
I've
beautiful.
been extra hard on him and really just telling him the truth that, yo, like you're my son and you have to deal with these things. I never picked a beat for him. I never did.
Yet he's teaching him these things.
Anything. I never set up a meeting for him. Then now to see him do it himself, we're out here doing it together. I didn't imagine that. I don't even know if I'm answering the question. I'm like looking at him.
Here he goes stumbling. Seriously. He's going to say he had no hand in helping boosting his son's career. I call bullshit on that. Christian is his mini-me. Yeah, absolutely. Apparently in a lot of ways.
Seeing him as a baby, yes. And I'm seeing his mother telling me like this, that, and I'm just like overwhelmed with just so much stuff. So please answer the questions because I'm just in love with the moment.
From day one, being backstage on tour, that was a big inspiration for me. So I always told him I'm a bad boy for life regardless. We got to keep the label going forever.
Y'all had that conversation? It seemed like you were going into other things and Bad Boy just kind of like chill for a little bit.
Man, half ask the clubs, bad boy, that's what's up. bad boy, sometimes you gotta leave the game while it's hot, you know? And you know, a lot of things were changing with streaming and everything. One day I woke up, he had a bad boy chain on. I'm like, bro, bad boy is like on pause for a second, like, you know what I'm saying?
Pause. That
He's
was one
keeping
of
Bad
his
Boy
saying,
alive and taking him
remember,
to the
from
next
other
level without
videos.
even no coaching or prompting from me.
What would Kim say about this moment? What would she say? Because just before we started, it was a beautiful moment. He was checking his fresh. He was like, yo, my mom's chain. I need my mom's chain.
Yeah, nah, I got her with me right now.
Yeah.
Nah, she would be super proud. She's like my biggest fan because I really been working and doing music since I was.
With what we know now, or what I should say, what we speculate now about the truth of her passing, man, if these kids really don't know nothing, it is so sad that they've been raised to believe lies from their father, Diddy.
Was like 16, and like my pop said, like, yo, from the jump, he said he wasn't gonna help me, give me no like producer help, writer help, because he didn't want me to have to ever like lean on him, to, you know, depend on that. She was on.
You see that picture? He had him on stage, obviously on one of his tours, and he's gonna say he never pushed his son out there to get him in that limelight. Come on.
Always on me like, you got your son out there, you need to go do records for him and get him out there. And I'm like, Kim, it don't work, you're gonna have to get it himself. And she was like, that. She would be, you know, just right here in the middle of us, just enjoying this moment. And she is, you know what I'm saying? Words can't express what you mean to me, even though you.
See, that's another thing. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, if you come from money and you have the connections to get you to your dream goal. It's how you carry yourself about it, and how you truly go through the process. If you're a spoiled brat about it, you know, like, come on. Obviously, then you don't deserve it. But if you show true colors that you are genuine about it and you take it seriously and you show that you have a lot of passion and love for it. So what if you come from money with connections? That don't matter. But like I said, if you're going to be a little shit about it, then yeah, you shouldn't have that platform.
Gone. We still a team. Do your thing.
When did you know it was real for him though? You know, when did you he was like, oh, wait a minute. He's not just playing with the music.
Okay,
like,
yeah. It was BT. I got the Lifetime Achievement Award. He came, he was like, Pops, I'm about to drop this record. You got an award, but I'm gonna give you a special award. I'm gonna give you a future. And he played the record, and I was like, wow. I just put some Valentino on my mijo. Bad boy chain busting like the rain. He did this on his own, and
he probably liked
it
because it sounded like old him.
Because the proof is there. He has the receipts to prove it. He's been on the road. People know he's been working hard. They've been seeing him. When you have your receipts, then that's what matters. Got no time to waste and no time to chase. Gotta move at Christian's pace. But to be honest,
that sounded a little more Mace-like, if you ask me.
This is harder for him. That's the truth. And nobody feels sorry for him. Do not feel sorry for him. But it's harder for him as an artist because of, you know, who his father is.
I think it's a mixture of both. Yes, it's harder for him to probably get the fan base because there's a lot of people that know it wasn't hard for him to get where he is because of his dad.
You know, my pops, he definitely don't play it. You know, if he feels some type of way, he gonna let it be known. Especially when it comes to making hits, playing them songs sometimes. Even though I got free reign to put out whatever, I would still go to him for his opinion just to make sure it's fine. He definitely don't have no cut on it. You know what I'm saying? He let you know straight up like what it is. So to finally hear him, you know, approve it and say it's a hit, that definitely meant a lot. So
yeah. Well, what outside of music? Where do y'all clash? Y'all have.
And that's the other thing with Diddy. When he says it's a hit, he really believes that it's gonna be a hit. And that he just assumes that because he calls it a hit, you guys are gonna follow that and make it a trend.
Oh, nah, we like twins. We best of friends outside of me. This is my best friend. Like, I love how
Yeah, I'm
kissing all
sure.
of them. You know, hugging
Going on
all of them.
YASyourhonor.
10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo.
The album?
Yeah, I'm dropping top of the year. I don't know when he's dropping. That's my competition.
All right.
I'm gonna drop around top of the year too.
Oh, you are?
Dropping soon, yeah.
Okay.
Wrapping up.
Can you not drop on my date? You okay? Can we can do that?
Yeah.
Nah, but I want
To be honest, if I was in charge of like these two and their albums, I feel like it would help and be good for both of them if they were to be planning albums at the same time. Just why don't you release it as a family album? Like the first 5 songs are him, next 5 are him, and then some together or something. I mean, you would think that would be a no-brainer when he's trying to give off the vibes that he's a family man. I just feel like that would have been a smarter move, but I don't know. Who am I?
to say I'm proud of you. I love you, boy.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Love you. Mother be proud of you. Everybody's proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You put in that work.
Me too. Me too, Sarai.
Sir.
Thank you for having us in here.
I never lose the passion to go black, no. Said I live
Let me see if I can find that so-called leaked call. Let's see. Sorry, I still have gel tip nails from the wedding, so it's so hard for me to type.
What's
Let's
the difference between a service animal and an emotional?
Sorry to this guy, but his video is the first one that kind of showed that it might be what we're looking for. So
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes.
now he's telling supposedly his son, do not entertain all the stuff that's being put out there. Don't even, acknowledge it. Meanwhile, we know that they're trying to push a freaking reality show. But then he mentions pizza boxes. And if you guys do deep dives or look into conspiracies, there's a thing called that type of food gate. So it's weird that he's saying that. And then it sounds like he gets really sus about it. And the voice does sound like him. Tell me what you guys think.
Left over from the pizza.
What does that mean? I mean, he's clearly talking in code. All the leftover pizza boxes, no idea what that means.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Damn.
Did Jay reach out yet? Nah.
Jay-Z?
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry if I missed that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, seriously, and I know I need to put something out to show you guys little clips and glimpses of the big day, so I will. I just want to make sure I have time to really put that together nicely for you guys, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
These things sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. All right, Pop. It's just
Funny he says Netflix because we know 50 Cent is he shopped it and supposedly Netflix bought it for the documentary about Diddy. Did he do it?
you
acting crazy right now.
What is he talking about? Netflix release?
Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh.
Dang, he's basically saying we gonna have the last laugh. We're gonna start dropping names. We're gonna start dropping footage. I don't.
Probably because everybody's been so silent. It doesn't sound fake. I know. I was like, with the kids' reaction, it kind of sounded like it was fake. But then I was thinking to myself, it kind of sounds like how they do talk with their dad. So I don't know.
I don't even know what that meant.
What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop? Ain't none of them G. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, you're not doing that shit.
So his son, most likely Christian, because he's the one that does the music, saying, I'm going to drop a new track. And remember, not that long ago, right after the raids, he dropped that track where it was saying, like, you guys checked the wrong effing house. Yeah. And then we got the video footage of Cassie and Diddy in the hotel.
All need to stay quiet. Rap though, we got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do, and don't forget about the list.
The list?
Yeah, what's the list?
Wait, the list? That's allegedly a leaked prison call. I mean, a lot of it sounds like it's in code, especially about the pizza boxes, yada, 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 the recycle.
That's all that was in the clip that I heard originally. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's real? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the comments. And I guess over time, we'll find out. I'm still bummed that it seems like since it's a federal case, we are not going to have cameras. And I feel like we should, because a lot of people have been affected by this. A lot. And he harmed a lot of people. So, I don't know. I'm still waiting for some people in Hollywood to speak out, and nobody has, really. I think Ray J is the only one that said something kind of sticking up for him, but he also flip-flops around as well, because I believe he's good friends with Suge Knight as, just as much. But thanks for joining me, you guys. I will see you in a new video or live really soon. And I hope you guys have a good evening. And if I don't see you guys or talk to you guys tomorrow, I hope you guys have a great weekend. But thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you give me a like and check that you're subscribed. And I will see you guys soon. I'm Leenda, and that's for the record, Your Honor.